Reaper is a very aggressive hero. You really want to get close to the enemy team as the shotguns are perfect for close range damage. Don't expect blasting those shotguns from a long range and doing massive damage, or even any damage at all. Reaper has a passive that will allow him to collect soul globes, which will give him 50 more HP after every pickup. These soul globes drop whenever an enemy dies. You can even pick up the soul globes by teleporting across from them. Reaper's first ability is Wraith Form. This allows Reaper to become invulnerable and move quicker for 3 seconds. He can't take damage or give damage while being in Wraith Form. The cooldown of Wraith Form is 8 seconds. His second ability is Shadow Step. This will allow Reaper to teleport a medium distance around the map. Reaper is not invulnerable when using this ability, so make sure your before and after destinations are clear to teleport to. This ability takes 2 seconds to complete and has a 10-second cooldown. Reaper's ultimate is Death Blossom, which deals incredible damage to any enemies in a close range around Reaper. This ultimate will hit multiple people at the same time if they are nearby. It can be stopped by being pulled or stunned. Now, how do you use Reaper? You want to take advantage of using your E ability, which is called Shadow Step. This will allow you to teleport around. The best way to take advantage of Shadow Step is to teleport behind the enemy and come around angles that the enemies won't expect you. You will basically have the advantage every time in a close angle battle with any hero. Keep in mind with the teleport that you do create a little area of smoke and a loud audio playback, so alert heroes will be paying attention. Your footsteps will also make noise, but by the time you get close enough, it may be too late for the enemy to fight back. Now remember, the teleport does have a 10-second cooldown, so be sure of where you use it. Another great ability to use if you're getting low on health and want to get out of combat is to use your shift. Wrath Form is best to get out of horrible situations. Try and minimize using it to engage into combat, as it does have an 8-second cooldown, which might not be enough time to use it twice to get into combat and get out. Wrath Form is also useful to get out of movement and parrying abilities, such as Junkrat's Trap, Mei's Blizzard ult, or Zarya's Gravitational Surge. Unfortunately, you cannot get away from McCree's Flashbang. Your best bet is to Wrath Form away and find a health pack or pick up a soul globe before engaging into another fight. Now, Reaper's ult is best if the enemies are all bunched up, as it will hit multiple enemies at the same time, doing massive damage. Do take into consideration that your ult on tanky heroes won't necessarily kill them, unless they have around half HP. So make sure to have your Shadow Step to evacuate just in case you don't end up killing much. Now, you are not invulnerable when having the ult active. The enemy team will try to neutralize you by pulling you in or stunning you, so make sure to surprise the enemy team from behind when using your ult. Let's talk about a few heroes you should avoid while playing Reaper. The first is McCree. When encountering McCree, he's able to stun you and you cannot Wrath Form away from that. And if he doesn't end up killing you, he will follow you and finish you off. Next, you should avoid Pharah. Reaper's shotguns will not do damage at a long range distance, which is a big disadvantage against flying heroes like Pharah. The only time you will kill Pharah is if they are on ground level with you. Tracer is next on the list. With her harassing abilities, as you would think, she would be an easy pick-off, but she will end up blinking around you and shooting you at a range. Your shotguns won't do much if she harasses you at a medium range. The only way you'll kill her is if she gets close enough with no more blink on her. Next is Genji. He's an exception as he's a hard hero to kill off no matter what. He can deflect your shotgun fire right back at you and will harass you with his shurikens or his swift strike to finish you off. Next is Mei, but you're wondering why. Well, you can get away from her Ice Blaster with Wrath Form, but she takes a lot of shots just to kill her. She will freeze you up before you will be able to kill her every time. If you can juke around her or surprise her, you might be able to get her. Now let's talk about heroes that Reaper is strong against. You want to target the tanks like Reinhardt, Winston, D.Va, Zarya, and Roadhog. You want to also target heroes like Bastion and Tourbillon by using your Shadow Step to get in behind and destroying the stationary Bastion or turret. Now, Widowmaker is an exception if you can get in behind her. If she sees your Shadow Step, she will pre-aim and shoot you, taking out most of your HP. Depending on how you target her, she can be a good hero to attack or not so good. Well guys, this wraps up my Reaper guide. I hope you have learned some great ways to use Reaper. I will be doing a guide on every hero, so be sure to check those out. Make sure to subscribe to enter the future subscribers only giveaways and leave me some feedback on the guide below. Thanks for watching.